पुग्दै पुग्दैन पानीले छेउै पुग्दैन
නම් මිනිස්සුන්ට ජීවත් වෙන්න මොනවා හරි කර්මාන්ත කරගන්න වෙනත් ස්වයං රැකියා රජයේ රැකියා මොනවා හරි ආදායම් මාර්ගයක් තියෙන්නේ කොහේ
पहिला त भात पाएर खान्थ्यो यो पानी नुहाउँथ्यो यही पानीले म चाहिँ अब गर्मी मौसममा चाहिँ त्यो खाल्डो खन्दा चाहिँ डुबेर बसिरहेको
South Asia, a region of diverse cultures, faiths, people and ecosystems. But this region also has much in common. There are more poor people here than anywhere else in the world. Unregulated development, poor governance and rampant corruption have destroyed this region's environment and natural resources. What is left is being used by governments and industries, but that benefits only a privileged few. Local communities are often not allowed to access and manage their natural resources. The region's booming megacities add huge pressure on the environment. Every day, polluted rivers, air and land are killing thousands of South Asians. Those who survive are running out of options. Wherever we look, South Asia's over 1.5 billion people are fast losing their right to a clean and healthy environment.
In some ways, initially people, equated the word environment with wildlife, animals, trees, the natural environment. But I think what's happened over the years is it's become very clear that it also is people, it's the form of development that countries have. So you cannot have a sustainable, environmentally sustainable system in a country where there are great disparities between the rich and the poor, where there is unequal development in the sense that development only benefits one set of people and doesn't benefit the other. So in that sense, environmental justice is really justice in the widest sense of the word. It includes social justice, it includes developmental justice, if we can call it that. It includes human rights of people.
Panos South Asia, a regional non-profit organization concerned about these disparities, provided fellowships to journalists from 5 South Asian countries to investigate and report on environmental justice in South Asia. The journalists discovered environmental injustice was widespread and deep-rooted in their countries. They looked at issues ranging from land degradation and food insecurity to loss of traditional livelihoods and rising pollution levels in urban areas. Their work, which appeared in the local media, was later collected as a book titled Environment for All.
Well, the issue of Bagmati River, it's so important that people tend to ignore it. The authorities tend to neglect it, and they have been doing so for the last couple of years, and that's why the Bagmati River is like this today.
Surendra Puyal is a Kathmandu-based journalist. He never realized how polluted the Bagmati River was until he began his fellowship. The Bagmati is Nepal's holiest river and has been at the center of many religious rituals in this Himalayan kingdom for centuries. But Surendra found that pollution had turned the Bagmati into a toxic sludge which carried disease and poison as it flowed to the valleys below.
The river, which is dirty, filthy, it's like an open sewer flowing down, meandering down the Kathmandu Valley, the pristine valley. It mirrors the civilization, it mirrors the state of our political affairs, it mirrors the state of our governance, and it mirrors the state of our environment and our surroundings.
This once sacred river is now an open sewer, carrying the wastewater and untreated sewage of the Kathmandu Valley. Hospitals, carpet and garment factories, hotels and houses in the city were discharging their untreated waste directly to the river. And then, Surendra's research led him to a startling revelation.
It's not the rich people living in the city that are suffering. They may be generating bulk of the garbage, bulk of the pollutants, bulk of the drainages that's flowing down the Bagmati River today, but they are not suffering the way the poor people living on the banks of the rivers, around the bank of the river and its tributaries, they are suffering.
म काठमाडौँ बसेको चाहिँ भन्न 17-18 वर्ष हो। पहिला चाहिँ भएन म यो 45-43 सालसम्म एकदम यहाँको पानी गरेर भात पाएर खाने मिल्थ्यो। पछि चाहिँ भन्न यो 45 सालदेखि चाहिँ भन्न फोहोर भयो। अहिले चाहिँ भन्न खै हाँसे चाहिँ किरा परेर खानु पाएन। त्यो लेतो छोडेपछि चाहिँ भन्न बिख पनि हुन्छ। यो गलाइजाको चाहिँ अब कारखाना छ, तिनीहरू चाहिँ भन्न अब त्यसले गर्दाखेरि केमिकलहरू मिसिएको हुन्छ। त्यो केमिकलले गर्दाखेरि हाँसले काना खोरेर डाँडा डुँडे हुने त्यो मर्छ पनि 5-6 मरिसक्यो।
Surendra found an entire economy on the brink of collapse. The poisoning of the Bagmati means many farmers, fishermen and duck farmers can't carry on. They now watch helplessly as their once life-giving river has become a river of death. Unable to make a living, people along the riverbanks are turning to dangerous and illegal activities such as sand mining. This feeds the growing demand from the construction industry. But at what cost to the workers? Every time they dive to collect sand, they're exposed to toxic chemicals in the water.
People, the residents of the city have to realize that they need to clean the river. They should not throw or dump garbages and drainages into the river, which they are not doing, and the problem persists.
Multi-million-dollar efforts to clean the river have had little success. Reasons are many: waste treatment plants in unsuitable locations, corrupt officials who have swindled donor funds, serious lapses in law enforcement. The cleanup efforts have often ended up as murky as the Bagmati itself. And communities along the river's path are literally sick and tired of what's going on.
के को लागि पनि ठुन्ने खै केही काम पनि लागेको छैन यो खोलाको पानी न खानुहुन्छ न केहीमा चल्नुहुन्छ बागमती सफा हुन्छ भनेर अब भन्नु त 5-6 वर्ष भइसक्यो होला फोहोर अन्दै फाल्ने बागमती सफा हुन्छ भनेर भनेको त अलिअलि टिभीमा पनि सुनिया जस्तो लाग्छ हैन संसारमा अब शहरको मान्छेलाई अब म गएर भन्न सक्ने होइन यहाँतिर आउने होइन उनीहरु कसले